No matter how you're traveling this morning, you're likely going to be sharing the road with someone getting around differently, and that's why it's important to share the road, and there is a right way to do that.
Abby Larico joins us now to verify an online claim about right turns. Morning, Abby.
Hey ladies, good morning. So we're talking about a graphic that was being shared online that sparked quite a conversation. It asserted the proper way for a car to turn right when adjacent to a bike lane is to actually cross into that bike lane and then have the cyclist go around the car on the left side of it. Again, a lot of questions both from drivers and from cyclists who wanted to know, is this real, especially here in DC, and is it safe?
Turns out this graphic is from San Francisco. To verify the rules of DC roads, we asked Washington Area Bicyclists Association.
I wanted drivers to know how to look out for bicyclists, and I want bicyclists to know rules of the road.
And the DC Department of Transportation.
We are the branch that does most of the development of the bike lane projects.
They confirm, yes, cars turning right should cross into the bike lane here too.
And a bike lane is a lane, so you are actually supposed to get into the bike lane briefly and then execute your right turn.
DDOT's George Branyan points out that's if the bike lane is a typical unprotected lane with dashed painted lines without protective posts or barriers. The passing cyclist should then move to the left to go around the vehicle before re-entering the bike lane.
That is a bit of a delicate kind of dance.
If moving out in front of a car sounds like too much or isn't safe, Trey Robinson says cyclists can also just slow down.
Stopping and yielding and waiting until the motorist is out of the way is a good way to get around that.
DDOT says intersections are the riskiest spots on the road for cyclists, but as more protected bike lanes are built up around the district, it will only be more conducive for biking if everyone uses the road properly.
Just be aware of your surroundings.
And stay aware of others on the road.
Okay, am I doing the right thing? Am I following the rules? Am I being courteous and thoughtful of fellow road users?
Another big cycling driving misconception is that cyclists don't need to obey traffic signals. DDOT says yes, they do. They are using the road, so they need to use those road signals, including stopping at stop signs and at stop lights. The only difference right now for cyclists, though, is that they can proceed whenever the signal turns for pedestrians to walk, usually a few seconds before that stoplight actually changes. But as you may have heard, recently the DC Council is considering legislation that would change that so that cyclists could treat stop signs and stoplights like yield signs, but as of right now, the stop is legally required. Reporting live in Northwest DC, Abby Larico, WUSA 9.
A lot of great information. Abby, thank you.